Hello everyone, my name is Alicia Lott. Welcome to my channel about journaling and goal setting. This is my journal. Where am I? Okay, so in this video, this is my weekly video in which I create my weekly spread and my habit tracker in my bullet journal. So this is, I wasn't expecting a lot for this week, honestly, because it was Thanksgiving. So I'm happy with what I accomplished, just because, yeah, it's a holiday. You're not expecting to do too much. I have a little bit of housekeeping here. I was wondering because my last video, in my last few videos, I've had music, and I'm not sure how people feel about that, if they like that little lo-fi music as they're journaling along with me, or if you just prefer silence. So this video will be silent, so you can let me know in the comments. It doesn't have to be a whole comment, just give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, whether you want music in the next weekly spread video. Okay, so let's get started. My desk right now is killing me. I am not a neat person. But I do start to reach a point where it starts to make me feel anxious. So after this video, I'm going to this is like the only neat section of my desk right now. The rest of it is pretty much up here, and over there is just covered with stuff, and it's driving me bananas. Anyway, this is where I will put my weekly spread. And I meant to mention to you that on Black Friday I got 2 new journals just like this. I really like this notebook. It is by Hustle Co. Normally it is in the, I think this one that I bought was $17, but right now they are on sale for $14, and so I bought 2. Once I complete those, that will give me a complete set of 10 filled notebooks. This one is number 8. So it is the week of November 27th through December 3rd. Here we are. Okay, so now in this second portion, I will put everything that I intend to do every day. So first thing is my morning check-in. So just looking at my to-do list. Sometimes I copy my to-do list to another place, whether that's a dry erase board, I've been playing with that, or putting it on a post-it note and then sticking that post-it note on my computer. That's been more helpful to me. Just something where it's in my line of vision throughout the day, because otherwise, out of sight, out of mind. I have ADHD. It will be forgotten if I don't see it. Second is read goals aloud. Journal for 5 minutes. So I've started studying Spanish with Baseline. I had been doing 30 minutes per day, but I'm like, let me get my money's worth out of this thing. Let me do 60 minutes. So I'm gonna try and do 60 minutes every day in the morning. Every day. Then we're gonna do new internet or phone after 8 to help me wind down for bed. And let's say my vitamin and to-do list. That is writing my to-do list right before bed to be prepared for the next morning, and then ready for bed at 9:30 p.m. I don't always succeed, but I do try my best to get these things done every day. And so then I go ahead and put the days of the week up here. So then as I do these things, I just mark an X next to the things. So I'm off work. My work schedule is stupid. So I'm off work Friday and Saturday. So I don't think that I'm probably gonna stick too closely to the 9:30 time frame for going into Friday morning. So I do like to, maybe stay up until 10 or 10:30. I don't know. But I do give myself that option to be able to do that. Same thing for Friday night. So if there's something I know in advance I'm not going to do on a particular day, I just go ahead and put it dash. To-dos. I'm done. And I just do 3 little squares under each day. Now, is it always 3 things that I do? Sometimes it's 4 things. Sometimes it's only 2 things that I can think of that I want to get accomplished on a particular day. Or for Thanksgiving, I think I had 1 to do for Thanksgiving, but I just crossed it out later. If I decide later that I don't want to do something, I just cross it out. If it's still there and it's not crossed out, then I intend to do that thing. And I'm sad if I don't do that thing. But if I don't do a thing, then I just either move it to the next day, or, if I keep moving it, then I realize I don't really want to do that thing, or maybe it's not the right time for me to do that thing. So then I just forget about it and maybe write it on a Post-it note and I'll just save it for another time. That's cool. Okay. I'm gonna put a stamp for my calendar. Okay. This is never straight, but that's okay. Hey. There we go. Yeah. And then we do Saturday and Sunday. And then I leave a space for next week. So no check boxes here. I just like to leave this as kind of a free space. Okay, last week I wrote that I want to think about rolling over my 401k. I'm sure that sounds exciting. Roll over my 401k because I've been switching jobs a lot and I have about 3 different 401ks from different jobs, so I need to combine them into one 401k. I feel like this is going to be a bigger undertaking than I'm thinking that it's going to be, so I'm actually going to make this into some baby steps, because I'm just like, as soon as I said that out loud, I'm like, all right, okay. So I'm going to put roll over, maybe get the paperwork, or maybe just find out how to roll over my 2 401ks into my current employer's 401k. That's what I'm going to put. Okay, so find out how to roll over 401k, because I don't exactly know what that process entails. So at least knowing the steps of what is involved, then I can make a plan from there. I have no idea right now. I just know it needs to be done. So I'm just going to start with that. Okay, I'm going to leave that for now for my next week's activities, or this coming week's activities. And then each night I will go through and add to-do list for the following day. Okay, so now I'm going to make my first journal entry page for the week. So this will be for November 27th. And I'll put AM. These are my AM journaling prompts. So I only do 2 questions in the morning, because I had about 4 or 5, and earlier this month I got rid of them because I thought they were stupid or they needed to be asked at a different time or whatever. So now we have, what am I looking forward to today? How will I take care of my body? Remember. And then I do 27th p.m. Number 1 is 2 things I'm grateful for. Highlight of the day. How was I resourceful? Because resourceful was the word of the month. Last one, how did I take care of my body? I think on Thanksgiving Day, I just wrote, I ate everything and I drank everything. I did get more sleep, so I'll say that. I did get more sleep over the past few days. This is my weekly spread. Really, this is the weekly page. Maybe I should just call it a page. I don't know. But this is my command center in my journal. Every week, every day I look at this and it just keeps me on track. But I don't rely on this 100%. I do also use my Google Calendar for events and my work schedule and reminders. I have a lot of like bings and reminders and alarms on my phone, so I do use those as well. Although I'm starting to go away from reminders just because if there are too many, then it's just, after a while, it just becomes just background noise and it's easy to ignore them. So I try to keep the reminders on my phone to a minimum. It's very easy for me to, over the course of even a few minutes, just forget what I am supposed to be doing. So it's very important to constantly remind myself, what are my goals? What am I working toward? What am I doing? But also leaving myself space to change my mind or to go in a different direction with things. So I do try to be flexible. I wish you a wonderful week, and we are getting into December. I'm very happy going into the next year, and I look forward to doing some planning with you for the new year as well. So take care. Upside down wave, goodbye.